Well, boy, do I have some crazy information for you all today. Hello, everybody. What is going on? Jimmy here, back with another video. And due to the fact that we are really approaching E3 season, we're starting to get some really, great leaks and different information that actually seems like it's going to actually be true. And that's kind of what we're going to be going over today. So there is a rumor that Square Enix is set to announce a new action RPG Final Fantasy spin-off. This game will be set in the world of the first Final Fantasy. And I think because, that was a long time ago, this would definitely give them a great opportunity to expand on that, kind of like what they did with most of these remakes that they're making. But apparently this is not a remake, this is its own new spin-off title, and it is a Souls-like. I'm actually going to read to you what Fanbyte has to say, and then at the end of the video we are going to discuss this. So here's what fanbyte.com said. All the credit goes to them for this. I'm simply reading it. Over the weekend, a number of rumors have swirled about a possible E3 announcements, as traditionally happens in the weeks leading up to an industry trade show. In particular, a rumor seemed to swirl around two websites, Reddit and the gaming forum Resteria, about a new Final Fantasy spin-off that Square Enix is announcing this year. The rumor states that Square Enix is working with Team Ninja, Koei Tecmo's in-house development team behind games like Ninja Gaiden, Nihon, and perhaps the most relevant and latest entry in the Final Fantasy fighting game series, Dissidia NT. Sorry, I don't know what that is. I don't follow up on that. I hope I said that right. The rumors go on further by assigning the game a genre something akin to Neo or the Souls game, and suggesting that it takes place somewhere in or adjacent to the world of the first Final Fantasy game on the NES. The game, which appears to be an exclusive to the PlayStation 5 with a PC release further down the road, will be one of Square Enix's tentpole at their upcoming E3 show. For whatever reason, several large chunks of the undated June show have leaked out, including Final Fantasy Origins logo and demo plans. Square Enix hopes to release the alpha demo this summer, not unlike Neo's public alphas, to solicit feedback from the audience while the game is still in a fairly early state. This demo, like several other major demos, has its own title of Stranger in Paradise. Expect the title to play similar to Neo or other games in the genre, but to be more accessible to a wider audience. So that's pretty much the basis of what you have to know about this, and I think that this is probably something that we're actually going to see. We know Square Enix and PlayStation definitely have a lot of things going on behind the scenes, considering the fact a lot of these Final Fantasy games don't ever end up making it onto Xbox, or end up making it onto Xbox at such a late date that it's like one of those things by that point most of the fans of the franchise definitely would have bought it by then and played it. So you kind of have to do it on PlayStation, or you got to wait for the PC port, which usually sometimes comes even before the Xbox version of it comes. It seems like Square Enix is definitely working closely with Sony to ensure the fact that Sony will get these things before anyone else gets them, and I think that this is probably something that we can expect to see. I think that I do believe this rumor, and I think that it's going to be very exciting. Now, apologies for me not pronouncing the spin-offs very well, the names and all that. It's just because of the fact that I only really follow the actual mainline Final Fantasy. I don't really get into a lot of the spin-offs. I've played a couple of them, but I'm definitely not someone who's fully invested in those games. I'm more so invested in the mainline series, but overall, I think that we're shaping up to have an amazing E3 this year. I'm really hoping this is actually true. It definitely seems like something that's not out of this world in terms of it's not going to happen. I feel like this could definitely happen. I feel like it's definitely possible, and I think we should be preparing to see Final Fantasy Origins, which is shaping up to be a really cool Souls-like game, but who knows, this could be completely wrong, so I just want to preface it with that. Even though there's numerous people saying this, numerous people collaborating on this information saying that it's accurate, there still is a chance that this never even happens, right? So I want you guys to temper your expectations going to E3, with an open mind. Don't go into E3 expecting to see every single thing in the whole world. Go into E3 expecting nothing, so that when you see something great, you get really excited about it. And I also wanted to say that I have changed my microphone from this point forward. I'll be using the Shure SM7B. I hope you guys like the way it sounds. It's definitely a big step up from the old microphone that I was using before. Let me know down below what you think about it if you did get to this point in the video. But that's basically all I had to say in this video. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you've enjoyed it, don't forget to drop me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and as always, thank you for watching. Jimmy out of here. But I am really looking forward to a new Final Fantasy live-action Souls-like game. That'd be really cool.